Right now, in March 2026, you can't scroll, stream, or stand in a cinema line without seeing Jacob Elordi. He's the brooding face of Wuthering Heights, directed by Emerald Fennell and starring opposite Margot Robbie. The film has already crossed $177 million at the box office. He just earned his first Academy Award nomination for transforming into the creature in Frankenstein. And as of this week, bookmakers have made him the favorite to replace Daniel Craig as the next James Bond. At 28 years, at 6'5", potentially the youngest and tallest 007 in history, that's not just a glow-up, that's a takeover. But here's the most people don't see when they look at Jacob Elordi in a tailored suit, stepping out of a black car. A few years ago, he had $400 left in his bank account. His visa was expiring, and he was sleeping in his car in Los Angeles. So the real question isn't, is he the next Bond? It's this: how does someone go from almost quitting to becoming Hollywood's new gold standard? Let's rewind. Jacob Elordi was born in June 26, 1997, in Brisbane, Australia. Not Beverly Hills, not London, Brisbane. His father, John, was a house painter who immigrated from Basque Country. His mother, Melissa, stayed home and raised the family. It was a working-class household, practical, grounded, no silver spoons, no industry connection. And Jacob, he wasn't the mysterious heartthrob back then. He was a rugby kid, big frame, physical, competitive, on track for a very different life. Then came the back injury. And here's something most people don't understand about setbacks. Sometimes they don't block your path, they redirect it. That injury pulled him off the field and pushed him into theater. He told his dad he wanted to be an actor. His dad, being practical, told him to have a plan B. Jacob responds, "My plan B is the Oscars." That's not arrogance. That's delusional backed by work. He started modeling at 15, but even that came with rejection. Agencies told him he was too tall for sample sizes, too big, too much. Notice the pattern? Too tall, too intense, too physically present. Qualities that would later become his advantage. After small roles including an uncredited appearance in Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, he took the gamble that separates dreamers from doers. He moved to Los Angeles. No guarantees, no safety nets, just ambition. Then came 2018, The Kissing Booth. On paper, it was the dream, a global teen hit, streaming fame, overnight recognition. But here's the part people don't like to talk about. Success doesn't always equal fulfillment. Jacob had been vocal about how much he disliked those films, calling them ridiculous, and while they made him famous, they didn't make him rich. He wasn't cashing Marvel-level checks. In fact, during that period, he was close to broke. By the time he was auditioning for Euphoria, things were bleak. His visa was expiring, money was gone, he was sleeping in his car and crashing on friends' couches. Imagine that. You're globally recognized, girls scream your name, millions have seen your face, and you're brushing your teeth in a public bathroom. That's the part Hollywood nobody glamorizes. He walked into Euphoria audition knowing it might be his last shot before going back to Australia. And then he got Nate Jacobs. Nate Jacobs changed everything. He went from teen movie pretty boy to something darker, more complex, more dangerous. He wasn't safe anymore. He was layered. The role gave him credibility. But here's where the strategy kicks in. Because talent alone doesn't build a career, decisions do. Instead of leaning into heartthrob roles, he started dismantling that image. He played Elvis in Priscilla. Not the glittery Vegas legend, but the controlling magnetic flawed man behind the myth. Then came Saltburn, where he played Felix. Wealthy, intoxicating, impossible to ignore. These weren't safe choices. They were reputation-shifting choices. He wasn't trying to be liked. he was trying to be taken seriously. That's a big difference. The last 12 months have been pivotal. His transformation into the creature for Frankenstein wasn't just acting, it was endurance. A 42-piece full body prosthetics, hours in makeup, physical discomfort, emotional intensity. Critics called the performance electrifying, and the Academy noticed. First nomination. That changes how the industry sees you. And right now, he's filming The Dogsters with director Ridley Scott stepping in for Paul Mescal. That detail matters. When a major director needs a leading man who can carry a film and your name is in the replacement call, you're no longer just promising, you're dependable. Now, let's talk numbers. As of March 2026, Jacob Elordi estimated net worth sits around $4 million. For a global star, that might sound modest, but here's the truth. He's just entering his prime earning tier. During Euphoria, reports suggest he earned between $150,000 to up to $1 million per episode as the show progressed. For Priscilla, roughly $500. For Saltburn, about $320,000. Wuthering Heights and The Dogster, low seven figures. And then their endorsements. He's a major face for Calvin Klein and Tag Heuer, luxury campaign, global reach, the kind of deals that quietly stack wealth in the background. This is the revamp face, not the peak. Now imagine this. If he signs the Bond contract, the financial leap won't be incremental. It will be exponential. Bond isn't just a role. It's a brand transformation. It's generational wealth territory. But let's zoom out for a second, because the man is impressive. The Oscar nod is impressive. The Bond rumors are impressive. But the most powerful part of this story, he didn't quit when it would have been logical to quit. He didn't run home when the money ran out. He didn't cling to easy roles for comfort. He evolved. That's the pattern here. Injury, pivot, typecast, reinvent, broke, persist, heartthrob, destroyed. That's not luck. That's calculated growth. And if you look closely, you'll notice something else. Jacob Elordi isn't chasing fame. He's chasing longevity. There is a difference. Fame burns hot and fast. Longevity requires discipline, taste, and restraint. At 28 years, he's positioning himself not as a moment, but as a career. And if history tells us something, the actor who survives Hollywood aren't always the loudest. They're the ones who choose well. From Brisbane to potentially Bond, from $400 to multi-million-dollar deals, from sleeping in a car to standing at the Oscar stage. The headlines are loud right now, but the real story, it's not about being the next 007. It's about becoming undeniable, and Jacob Elordi has quietly done exactly that.